Hello everyone. So today let us talk about ThinkPad T61P. Now this is a very old laptop and I briefly talked about this I think in one of my video where I showed you all of my laptops, all of my ThinkPads to be precise, but today I thought I'll probably just talk about it a bit more in detail. And while I'm talking about it, let me just turn it on. I'll try to move to the BIOS. So I'm pressing this Think Vintage button. Okay, so let us talk about this machine. And this machine is wonderful. I love this machine, by the way. Although I don't use it or I don't use it anymore, but uh, there are a few things that are really great about this. First of all, this is like a 15-inch. This is a 15-inch screen. I think it is Full HD 1920 by 1080. And if you look at the BIOS, it has Intel Core 2 Duo T9300 CPU, and it comes with, I think, DDR2 4 GB RAM. So this is actually not bad. Of course, it is very old, and in 2024, I think it will be a bit difficult to do something useful. I'm sure you can probably do something like basic browsing, or maybe if you want to run a server on this, I think it will probably work. But I still don't know what I will be doing with this. So talking about the laptop, it has all these multimedia buttons. I really miss these buttons these days. So it has like a button for mute, power up, power down, and it has that famous light. Let me try to turn it on. Function and power. Okay, so you can see the light. It is really good. I mean, when you see this light, it is amazing, right? Although I don't really think I ever used it, but it is good to have this light here, and it is assuring. And by the way, this trackpad is really bad. By the way, I mean not bad, but bad if you compare it with laptops these days. But it is working. It works nicely. You can of course do scrolling, but it is too small. The next thing is of course this fingerprint sensor, this scanner, and I never really use fingerprint scanners. I also have it on my T14. I read online that this fingerprint scanner on T61P is actually quite, you know, it is actually quite accurate. So maybe if I install Windows, or maybe if I have time, I'll try to use it, and I'll try to configure it. And of course, you can find these status indicators, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and you have this num lock, caps lock, and also you have this charging indicator and sleep indicator. So this is amazing. Of course, you will find it on old ThinkPads. What else? Let us talk about the keyboard. I think the keyboard is like a normal, familiar, old ThinkPad keyboards. I accidentally broke, not really, I didn't really break it, but I was trying to clean the laptop keyboard, and I removed this key, and I was not really able to, put it back. But anyways, I'll probably try to fix it one day. Okay, let us talk about the ports. So on the front, you have this FireWire port, which I never really used, to be honest. There is like a switch for the Wi-Fi, which I think these days you may not want to keep, like, disable your Wi-Fi, but why not? I mean, it is good to have. And of course, you have this card reader. So on the front, you have some ports. Let us look on the right-hand side, maybe. So on the right-hand side, you have these two USB ports, and I'm struggling to lift this laptop. And by the way, this is the extra battery. So let me show you this battery. I actually have this extra battery with me, which and you can see laptop is struggling, and I don't know if I should do it or not, but I have done it anyways. So this is the battery which you can insert. I'm not a big fan of these extra batteries, because you can actually insert. So this is the Ultra Bay, by the way, and you can have like you can actually use additional hard disk, and you can actually get more storage. So that is something that you can do. And of course, you have this DVD optical drive, which you can use if you want. So imagine these things are really cool. You can of course keep this battery with you if you need some extra juice. You can insert it if you want to maybe write some DVDs. You can use this. It is actually quite light as compared to the battery. Let me. Okay, I'll probably worry about the battery later. Let me show you what we have on the back side. So on the back side, of course, you have this big battery, which is great. And you have this charging port, and you have this exhaust outlet. And on the left-hand side, and I can see this, it is a bit cold right now here in the UK. It is, I think, 5 degrees, and it is. I feel good holding this because there is some hot, not really hot, but warm air. And of course, we have this VGA port. Then, of course, you have this the line for modem. I don't really think I ever used it. And of course, you have this Ethernet. And of course, you have these status indicators. Then, of course, you have these multimedia ports and one more USB, which is vertical, which is strange. And this one is, I think, is Express card reader. I think again, I've seen it many times, and when I remember in early 2000s or something like that, or I think till 2010ish, I've seen in corporate companies people using these ports, and also the card reader, by the way. Let me try to open it. Okay. So as you can see, this battery. Oh no, not the battery. This battery is something. I removed it, but the laptop is still running because I'm sure there is some juice left. So yeah. So what I wanted to talk about today is, of course, I wanted to show you the laptop, which is great, and I think. I never really had that docking station for T61P. I think when you have that docking station, it will give you a lot of wonderful options. Like not only you will get more ports, but you can also have more things that you can attach to your docking station. Maybe one day I will try it. I don't really have it yet, but I'll probably buy if I can find something online, maybe on eBay or maybe on Marketplace. And I am not sure what I will be doing with this. If you have any ideas, do let me know. I was thinking of maybe, I actually keep my X220, like it is always up and running. And sometimes I just use it to look at my calendar. But this one is too heavy. This one is, I think it will probably consume more power. Power is not really a problem, but I'm not really sure if I want to keep this T61P running all the time. So I'm thinking maybe this could be my gaming machine. I have one more X220 which I use for playing games, retro games. Again, I only do it once in a while, but maybe this one with a bigger screen would be a better option. So I'm confused. I'm not really sure what I will be doing with this. But if you have any ideas, do let me know. So hopefully I've given you some ideas, or I've helped you if you're trying to buy this laptop. I think you should. If you're a ThinkPad lover like me, and of course like many others, you should give it a try. If you can find a good deal, I don't really think you'll have to spend a lot of money to get one T61P in 2024 or maybe 2025. All right. So that is all I wanted to talk about and show you today in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.